Hello and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. We want to be well known, some of us. Some of us want to be famous. We want to have the accolades of people. And there's nothing wrong with any of that if that's the plan of God for your life. God has famous people. God has successful people. God has people that receive accolades from other people. And that's good because we the head, not the tail. So all of that's wonderful. But we have to be careful that we don't, as they say, get to be so shallow that, we just look upon people, oh, well, they successful, they not successful, they successful, they not successful, because your flesh, you do that, it'll look at somebody because we're looking at man on the outward appearance, and we think we can judge, oh, yeah, well, they successful, and, they might just be faking the funk, but they got that, confidence thing working and they looking the part. But the Bible only mentions the word success one time. Sometimes we toss it around like, it's confetti. But the Bible only mentions the word success one time, and that's in Joshua 1 and 8. But it mentions success, and we know first naturally. So yes, God wants us to be successful naturally. Because once again, we the head, not the tail. So we are supposed to be successful naturally. Everything our hands touch, the word says, will prosper. So that's a natural thing. But we just can't be shallow and stop there. We just can't be, want to be successful for the world to see. But we have to have success in our spirituality. Well, yeah, we have to have success in our spirituality. We have to be a spiritual success. How do we get to be a spiritual success? Oh, that's an easy answer. Come on. Number one thing, obey. It's simple. Be obedient to God. So it says in the Bible context, success is defined by spiritual prosperity and faithfulness to God's will. True success involves obedience, seeking God's wisdom, diligent work for God's glory, and committing one's plans to the Lord to ensure that they are established. We want God to establish our plans for us. We don't want to just be out there doing what we want to do because it may work and it may not work. But we want to have true success by being obedient. If we are obedient, then we know that we are in the will of God. We know that everything we do is going to be blessed of God. And we know that we are walking in the ways of God. So if we please God, we can't help but be successful spiritually and naturally so. And don't judge a person's success by what you think. Because you might think they just got that itty bitty job over here. I'm rocking my 6-figure job. But if they're successful in what God told them to do, then that's all that matters. You can't say they're not successful because they're not where you think they should be. In my city, there was a man named Joe Lewis. I'm sorry, Joe Mays. But Joe Mays was just as successful as I had misstated earlier about Joe Lewis. But Joe Mays was a success. You said, well, what did he do? Oh, he was an expert at spinning tops. And he was an expert at making salted peanuts and selling them. You said, what? That don't sound like nothing that would bring success in a person's life. Oh, but he was. He was known around the world. For some of you older people, he was known around the world and was on all of the children's entertainment shows, as well as a few other shows. Because that man knew what to do with a spinning top. And I want to say yo-yos, but I know he knew what to do with a spinning top. And you said peanuts. Oh, yeah. He had a recipe for baking peanuts in the shell and salting them. And I mean, he would be on the street corners of my city, and he would be selling those peanuts and juggling the peanuts, and people would come off the highway to get a bag of Joe Mays salted peanuts. So that was a success for him. That was his success. It gained him fame, fortune, and money. So we can't always be so shallow and say, he just a peanut salesman, he ain't doing nothing. Oh, he just know how to spin a top. So let's not be shallow. But if we are in the will of God and being obedient to God, then we will have spiritual success as well as natural.